Right now, as you're watching this, there is a silent demolition happening inside your skull. Your brain, the most sophisticated command center ever engineered by nature, is being slowly starved of its single most critical building material. And the terrifying part? Your own doctor may have ordered the wrecking ball. This video is going to show you exactly how mainstream cholesterol advice could be dismantling your cognitive function from the inside out, and what the hidden data actually says. Forget everything you think you know about cholesterol, because by the end of this, you will never look at that little pill bottle the same way again. Let's start with the fact nobody talks about. Your brain is the most cholesterol-rich organ in your entire body, containing about 20% of all the cholesterol you carry. 20% in one organ that weighs 3 pounds. That is not an accident. That is a biological priority signal screaming at the top of its lungs. Think of your brain like a hyper-advanced smart city. Billions of neurons are the buildings. The electrical impulses firing between them are the traffic. Now here is where cholesterol comes in. Cholesterol aids in the formation of the protective layer surrounding nerves called myelin. Myelin is the insulation wrapped around your brain's wiring, the high-speed fiber optic cables connecting every thought, every memory, every flash of focus you have ever had. Myelin is critical for the proper function of the nervous system. Myelination allows for the rapid conduction of action potentials along axonal fibers and provides physical and trophic support to neurons. Without it, signals slow down, they misfire, they die. Now here is where it gets disturbing. It has been estimated that up to 70% of the brain cholesterol is associated with myelin, because up to half of the white matter may be composed of myelin. Cholesterol is not some useless passenger in your bloodstream. Inside your skull, it is the concrete foundation of every single structure. Remove it, and the entire infrastructure crumbles. And that is exactly what aggressive cholesterol lowering may be doing. A landmark study published in Nature Neuroscience demonstrated something the mainstream completely ignores. Mutant mice with cholesterol-deficient oligodendrocytes showed severely perturbed myelination, ataxia, and tremor. This shows that cholesterol is an indispensable component of myelin membranes, and that cholesterol availability in oligodendrocytes is a rate-limiting factor for brain maturation. Rate-limiting. That means cholesterol does not just help your brain. It is the bottleneck. It is the gatekeeper. Without enough of it, your brain literally cannot finish building itself. But wait, this goes even deeper than myelin. Lowering cholesterol levels may impair brain function, since cholesterol is essential for synapse formation and maturation and plays an important role in the regulation of signal transduction. Synapses, those are the junctions where one neuron talks to another. Every single thought you think, every memory you recall, every decision you make, it all happens at the synapse, and cholesterol is not just present there, it is required for that connection to even exist. The brain needs cholesterol to make neurotransmitters like serotonin. Serotonin, the molecule that keeps you from falling into depression, anxiety, and emotional freefall. Strip it away, and what do you get? Brain fog, mood crashes, a mind that used to be sharp as a scalpel, now feeling like it's running through wet cement. Very low cholesterol levels have been associated with cognitive problems, depression, and increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases. This is not fringe science. This is published, peer-reviewed data. And a groundbreaking Frontiers in Aging neuroscience study found something that should send chills down your spine. Low normal total cholesterol below 160 milligrams per deciliter is associated with reduced gray matter volume in medial temporal regions. Those medial temporal regions, that is your hippocampus, that is your memory center. Gray matter volume loss in these regions has been repeatedly reported in prodromal Alzheimer's disease, and hippocampal volume in midlife has been proposed as a strong risk predictor of Alzheimer's. Let that sink in. Low normal cholesterol may be associated with reduced cognitive function and brain atrophy in regions implicated in neurodegenerative diseases. So, what is actually going on here? The research is pointing to a probable non-linear relationship between cholesterol and brain health. A recent study demonstrated a U-shaped association between Alzheimer's and non-HDL cholesterol levels in older adults. Too high is a problem, but too low, that may be just as dangerous for your brain. And nobody is talking about the low end. Your body is not broken. It is not making cholesterol to sabotage you. Cholesterol is an essential component for neuronal physiology not only during development, but also in adult life. Cholesterol is not only an essential structural component for cellular membrane and myelin, but also a required component for synapse and dendrite formation and axonal guidance. It is building, it is repairing, it is protecting. The real question is not whether cholesterol is the enemy. The real question is whether you have been convinced to wage war on the very molecule your brain is begging for. Now you know why this never worked. Now you understand the hidden data they don't put on the pamphlet in your doctor's waiting room. Your brain is not failing because of age. It may be failing because it has been cut off from its primary construction material. This is the kind of no BS, deep science truth we break down every single week on this channel. If this opened your eyes, if something just clicked, then smash that like button right now. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, because next week we're exposing an even bigger metabolic lie. And trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. Your biology is not your enemy. It is your ultimate superpower. You just need to stop fighting it.